Hey, we rolling? Cool. Hello everyone, I am TapiocaBabe, and welcome back to the last days of October. Today we're going to be looking at a game called The Park. Now, I know absolutely nothing about this game, same as Amnesia yesterday, but we're gonna jump straight into it. I said we're gonna jump straight into it, there we go. I know Markiplier did... The Park is a narrative experience best played in a dark room wearing headphones. It deals with subject matter that may be disturbing to some players. During the course of play, the park may... Oh, okay. Game saves automatically at certain points. Okay, so we won't have the same thing to worry about as we did with Amnesia. Now, as I was saying, I know Markiplier did a video, or maybe even a series, I don't know, on this game like 6 or 7 years ago.
In my heart and mind, I always return to Atlantic Island Park.
I never watched it. I'm jumping into this completely blind. So, oh. Well, hello.
Where's Mr. Bear?
I haven't seen Mr. Bear, Callum. Stay in the car. I'll go and ask information.
Oh, we're in. Holy sensitivity, Batman. Can I change that? Oh my god. Let's change that to like 2. That's still really high. Oh my god. Oh, do I have to hit apply? Okay. Apply. That's still really high, but it's better. This game is really colorful, right off the bat. Atlantic Island Park. Drink bingo.
Attention, patrons. The park is now closed. Please make your way to the car park at your earliest convenience. Employees, prepare the park for shutdown.
This is really empty for an amusement park. Press X to interact with objects in the world. Examine plaque.
Callum was born the day this place opened. This is his favorite place in the world.
Atlantic Island Park. A tribute to the untamed heart of Solomon Island and the people who use their talents to bring the dream of Nathaniel Winter to life. May this park be a place where joy and laughter are gathered and used to infect all those who follow after. Dedicated this first day of May, 1977, James B. Longley. Cool. Can I back out? Oh, okay. I'm really so... There was nobody in there just a second ago.
What?
Hey, Lorraine. Lorraine. Don't blame yourself, Lorraine. People lose things all the time. Take a deep breath and think about the last place you saw your son's teddy bear. Hey, stop! I think your boy just ran into the park. I'll unlock the gates for you.
You think? I mean, you clearly saw him run in there, so... Okay. Press circle to shout to Callum. Shouting provides audible and visual clues to guide you.
Wait up there for Mommy, Callum.
This way!
Oh, I got a trophy already. Cool. Welcome to the park. Read flyer. Welcome to Atlantic Park. When I first came to visit Solomon Island, I fell deeply in love with its natural beauty. It's a scenic place, and I created many of my best memories here. I wanted to create a place that captures the essence of Solomon Island, a place where families would bring their children to create memories of their own. I invite you to explore this park that we have created, from the Ferris wheel which rivals the local lighthouse for the best views of the area, to the sideshow alley where we have many fascinating games and objects from the local area to explore. Enjoy, Nathaniel Winter. Chad the Chipmunk recommends. For the little ones, try the Tunnel of Tales for a gentle, family-friendly retelling of timeless fairy tales. If that sounds a little too slow, grab an adult and jump on the bumper cars. Full throttle fun for everyone. Alright, yeah, okay. I got bored already. Why can't I walk up the
There's
escalator?
something special about the
Oh, I have
entrance to an
legs.
amusement park. A line drawn between the real world and the world of whimsy within. On this side, the apathy of our everyday lives. And on the other, anything we might dare to dream. It's no wonder Callum ran back inside. I wouldn't want to leave either.
Attention employees, the park is now closed. Have a safe journey home.
Oh my god, are the Reapers? Whoa.
Oh God. The park. What happened here?
Press L3 to toggle running. Okay, so I can run. I do have this game's brightness really... Oh, it's toggle. Ew. I do have the game's brightness really low. Like Amnesia.
You can't catch me.
Okay, I have a feeling this is going to be scarier than Amnesia: The Dark Descent, at least for me, because children fucking terrify me.
Callum, where are you?
Catch me, Mommy.
I really don't like how running is toggled. Can I change that? Enable subtitles. Ew. I don't want motion blur. Okay, so I'm just gonna be stuck dealing with toggleable running, which I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of.
Stop, Callum!
Come on, Mommy.
Carrie Killian is Satan's whore. Noted.
Don't hide from me, Callum!
Come on, this way.
Yeah, this game is really freaking colorful. I'm noticing a... I don't like that. Examine shoe.
I think this belongs to Callum.
You think? Oh. Oh. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I really don't like that.
Chad the Chipmunk, huh? Just a drunk guy in a suit.
I wouldn't say that right in front of him. Chad the Chipmunk welcomes you to Atlantic Island Park. Chad becomes seen in daily ice sculpting shows in the following locations: 11 a.m. Sideshow Alley, 1 p.m. the Octatron, 3 p.m. Park entrance. Chad the Chipmunk, worst in class. Chad can't even seem to pass. Chad gets angry, likes to fight. Chad is beaten every night. Chad will have a dead-end job. Chad will die a useless slob. Poor Chad. Can you stop fucking looking at me? Read handwritten note.
I wonder what this is.
This game really likes me to read. Purchased land on Solomon Island for a pittance, I might add. Whatever old Archie Henderson did to the locals, just the mention of his name had people slamming doors and walking shutters from the Yeah, I'm not gonna finish reading that. I'm good.
Mommy needs to see you, Callum.
Over here.
Yeah, I really don't do well with children. This honestly kind of reminds me of, what's that one game? What is it, Heavy Rain? And that dude's never-ending search for Jason! Okay, I'm keeping an eye on that fucking chipmunk.
Callum, stay where you are!
Come on, Mommy.
Can I, hop on? Red Swan.
Stop! Callum!
Why does this place look really run down all of a sudden?
Near a great forest, there lived a poor woodcutter, his wife and his 2 children, a boy named Hansel and a girl named Gretel. They were very poor and had very little to bite or sup. "What will become of us?" the woodcutter asked his wife one night. "I tell you what, husband, we will take the children into the thickest part of the forest tomorrow and abandon them there." "No, my wife, I cannot do that," said the man. "Then we will all 4 starve, you fool." Hansel and Gretel overheard their parents talking, and Gretel began to weep. "Do not fret, Gretel," Hansel said. He crept out of the hut and gathered white stones from the ground to fill his pockets. The next morning, the woodcutter leads the children into the forest. Before they leave, their mother gives them a slice of bread and warns them that they will get no more food that day. Clever Hansel leaves a trail of white stones behind them as they pass into the woods. When their father leaves them, the children wait a while, then follow the trail back to their parents' house. After receiving a thorough scolding from their parents for getting lost in the woods, the children are sent to bed without any supper. Hansel tried to sneak out and collect more white stones, but found that the door was locked. "Tomorrow I will take them into the woods myself," the wife told the woodcutter. In the morning, their mother gave them a slice of bread and led them deep into the forest once again.
I really don't like that.
Hansel broke his bread into pieces and left a trail of breadcrumbs to lead them safely home. But hungry-eyed birds snatched up the breadcrumbs and his trail was destroyed. Abandoned by their parents and unable to find the trail home, the children wandered in the forest for 3 days.
Okay, why am I being told this?
The children stumbled into a clearing with an exceedingly strange house. Its
Why is
walls
this guy
were made
British?
of gingerbread, and its windows were panes of clear sugar. Hansel, desperately hungry, ran forward and began to nibble on the walls. "Nibble, nibble, little mouse. Who is nibbling at my house?" An old woman emerged from the house, sniffing the air and peering around with cloudy eyes. "Oh, you dear children, who brought you here? Just come in and stay with me. No harm will come to you.
Again, why am I being
Hansel and
told all
Gretel
this?
stayed back, for the old
Why
woman
is this
reminded
relevant?
them of their cruel mother. Come, children, don't be afraid. I have something for you. The old woman offered them 2 enormous lollipops. The children took them and began to eat.
I think we're all
You
familiar with
see,
this fairy tale.
nothing to fear here. Come inside, the old woman urged, and the children, still licking their sweets, followed.
Ooh!
Once inside the house, the old woman changed. She stuffed Hansel into a cage and put Gretel to work, sweeping and cleaning her hut. Your brother will make a good mouthful, the old witch told Gretel. Once he is fattened up, I shall feast upon him. Time passed, and poor Hansel refused to eat, fearing the day that the witch would eat him. The witch, for her part, grew impatient. Today I will cook and eat your brother, Gretel. Climb inside and light the oven. But Gretel pretended not to understand. I do not know how. Where is the opening? Fool, the old witch said. The opening is here. And she moved to show Gretel. Seizing her courage, brave Gretel gave the witch a shove, and the old crone tumbled forward into the oven. Gretel slid a large iron bolt over the door to the oven. Gretel freed her brother Hansel, and together they lit a fire beneath the oven. And though she screamed and begged, the children sat by the oven until her screams had stilled, and the witch was cooked. And
Isn't
then,
this story
because
German?
even children can't survive on sweets, they divided up the body of the old witch and ate her.
Okay, so why the fuck were we being told that? Oh my god! Hello! How nice of you to make sure I am doing safe. I am all buckled up. Thanks for checking in on me. Okay, can I leave now? I want uppies, bro. Get me off. Again, I got another trophy. All I did was listen to old folklore.
Hansel and Gretel. I used to read it to Callum when the electricity was shut off. Those poor children. The whole world against them. The forest, the birds, the old witch, even their own parents. I used to imagine that Callum and I were the kids in that story. Not mother and son, but brother and sister, hand in hand against the unkind world.
Uh-oh.
We were always hungry,
Chad
looking
the
for our own
chipmunk's
house
gone.
made of candy, looking for the sweetness that could take the pain away. Hunger leads people to desperate, terrible places where the tree branches reach like claws.
Okay, nothing new. He's just gone. Cool.
Callum?
Oh, we got grass rendering in. That's always fun. I really don't want to go in there. But, you know what? Screw it. I'm not a bitch. Can I even go this way?
Too dark. I'm not going in there without a flashlight.
Okay, fair enough. So what you're saying is I do get a flashlight, though. So then where do I go next? You're cute. Definitely a lot cuter than that Chad the Chipmunk dude. The writing's not there anymore. Wait, where am I? Oh, Oh, Sideshow Alley. Interesting. Looks like it's padlocked. So, where do I go then? Okay, so entrance, went through the Tunnel of Tales. Can't go through Sideshow Alley. I guess we go back to Tunnel of Tales and go up that next road that I saw earlier. Is there anything in here? Can I even get in here? No? Cool. Brilliant. This game is running really silky smooth, which is always, always nice. Oh, no, the writing is over here. Thought it was on the other sign back there. The game really likes auto-saving. I mean, I'm not complaining. Okay, let's finish reading this since we didn't... Oh, never mind. I was gonna say let's finish reading it, since we didn't get to finish reading the note since I got paranoid, but... You know what? Whatever. Okay, so let's go this way then. Since that seems to be the way the game wanted to take us. And I say the game wanted to take us this way because, my hands are off the wheel.
Another accident. This place.
Oh! An accident? That's what you mean. Do I really want to open this? Hello, Mr. Bear. You have a knife through your eye. I'm gonna open the door. Read note. Despite the constant interruptions to work, Atlantic Island Park will be opening on time. The governor is booked to cut the ribbon, so the only real question is whether we will have any customers. I'm not truly worried. The customers will come out of simple curiosity. I deduced what was needed from the banned writings of Archie Henderson. It's astounding to think that the resonance of positive emotions can be used to fuel such a process. Henderson himself chose to use negative, and that caused some of the taint that still lingers in this place. I will not make his mistakes. Very soon, I will know if this has all been for nothing. Interesting. Where'd my water go? Oh. Ha, you don't work like that. You don't get to do that, game. I'm not scared. You hear me, Chad? I'm not scared. Why is that on? This is the Octatron, I'm guessing?
Where did you go? This old thing used to make the blood run to my head. Make me dizzy.
I don't like the look of his face. Examine
The
report.
guy just snapped. Those poor kids.
I didn't even get to read that, but yeah, those poor kids. Eyewitness report, Atlantic Island Park incident. Officer on duty, Sheriff F. Bannerman. Witness named Norma Creed. Statement. We were waiting for our turn of the ride, Frank, me, and the boys. This fellow in the chipmunk suit is making an ice carving, while people take photographs. Lawrence went to go over to him, but I've always been a bit wary of those suits. They gave me the creeps. Silly, I know. Anyway, the chipmunk man, he was carving and picking away at the ice. And at first, we thought he was making some animal, like a tiger or lion. But as more and more ice fell away, when you first looked, it's like a human face, smiling out of that block of ice. The more you looked at it, the more you saw that there was something not quite right about the proportions. Something unnatural that made your heart to begin to beat just a little bit faster, like you were prey, and that thing in the ice was a hunter. But then these teenagers walked up, and one of them made a face at the carving and said something rude to the guy in the chipmunk suit, and then, well, he went berserk. For a few moments, it was chaos. Everybody was running away from the guy who had one of the teenagers on the ground, and he was stabbing with the ice pick. Blood was spraying, people were screaming, and Frank and I had the kids, and we were dragging them away as fast as we could. And last thing I saw, before Frank dragged me away, was that the eyeball of one of those poor kids has landed on the ice sculpture, making the horrible creature look more or less alive. So, Chad the Chipmunk stabbed the shit out of a kid. Noted.
Come back.
Ride Octatron? No. Increase speed, decrease speed. Okay, what else? Right, ride Octatron. Why I'm doing this, I have no fucking clue. And it's getting faster, which I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of, but, you know, cool. I don't like how it's working. Oh, hello. Hi. Yeah, I think I'm good. I don't want to ride the Octatron anymore. What is this?
Callum, stay where you are.
Okay.
Oh, I remember this.
Family ties. Me and Callum. Read. Okay, me and Callum. Alright. I came... Wait, which way? Okay, I came from there. I'm gonna go this
Treachery
way.
hides in thoughts. Treachery that lashes like a whip and scars our insides. The first time I saw Callum, my thoughts betrayed me. I looked down at this wrinkled, red, bawling thing and I thought, is that it? We build our world from expectations, and the world that I had built for Callum was no different. He was so real, so there, and so far from my expectations. And they shattered, and as they fell in pieces, that one treacherous thought became a new foundation. All of the love that we shared, all of the warmth and goodness that followed, built on a single, traitorous thought.
Something's lingering back there. Read page. I thought working in the park for a summer would be a lot of fun, but at the end of the season here really drags. There aren't many tourists around, so most of the staff spend their days standing around gossiping. And most of that gossip is about Chad. I mean, Steve. See? Even I'm starting to call him Chad. I went to school with the guy. It's that goddamn suit. In the beginning, it was a laugh. Steve the local lush. It's Chad the chipmunk. Child-friendly mascot at Atlantic Island Park. Lock up your daughters and all that. The more he wears that suit, the weirder Steve is getting. At first, it's the little things, like refusing to change out of the suit at work and taking it home with him every day. But then I saw him at Susie's Diner, still wearing it. It wasn't even a work day. Some of the staff complained, discreetly, to the park management about the smell. Some talking with Mr. Winter, the owner, one day. But nothing seems to have changed. The suit still smells like a carcass whenever Steve walks by. Apparently, Steve has picked up some new skills since the last time I saw him puking up in the gutter outside Psych Oil Station. He sure as hell can carve a mean ice sculpture. Shapes he makes in the ice, though, give me the creeps. Steve came by the booth today. Lucky me. He just hung around for a while. Couldn't really tell because of his suit. It seemed like he was just staring at me. Sizing me up. Eye-fucking me. Whatever he was doing. I asked him what he wanted, and he just stood there, not saying anything. Eventually, I called my supervisor, and when he came by, Steve wandered off. The supervisor told me to put everything in writing, so here it is. Also, I quit. I don't want to see that chipmunk suit ever again. Laura Henman. Oh! My God! See, I kind of figured there was something coming, because I saw something lingering behind there. And I still lost my guard. Good Christ.
Hello?
This way, Mommy.
Hey, let's keep pushing forward. We get to ride the bumper cars? Fuck yeah.
Constant crashes and 80s music. Guess it floats someone's boat.
Fuck yeah, it floats my boat. Fastest way to my heart, get a girl to ride the bumper. Aww. Fastest way to my heart, make me ride the fucking bumper cars. Fastest way to any woman's heart, in my opinion. Not really. Don't take a lick of my advice. But yeah, fucking bumper cars, they rule. Looked like there was a tearing issue. Let me screen for a second. Can I ride the bumper cars? Please? These bumper cars are fucking... This arena's massive. This one's on. Hell yeah. I'll ride it. Examine accident report. The shakes. Accident report. Employee Francis Dufresne. Time and date of the incident, 25th of October, 1976. Job title and departments. Laborers working on the crane supervisor, lead person, Richard Stapleton. Witnesses, Lawrence Creed, Michael Edgeworth. Didn't we hear... Wasn't Lawrence the guy, or the husband of the lady at the accident report where Chad stabbed a dude? I think so. Brief description of the accident or incident. During the transport of the bumper cars into the arena, one of the straps attaching the load to the truck came untied, causing a cascade of bumper cars onto Francis, who was standing directing the driver. Francis was crushed by the weight of the cars. Describe any injuries caused? Francis was killed. Did the injured employees see a doctor? Yes. If yes, did you file an employer's portion of the workers' compensation form? Yes. Supervisor comments. Dexter, the truck driver, claims to have seen someone back of the load undoing the straps. Nobody else reported seeing that. The sheriff has requested that Dexter provides them with urine samples. Could have been done to prevent this accident. Double checking of the straps after transit should be mandatory and drug screenings for all drivers. Have the unsafe conditions been corrected? No. Employer or supervisor signature, illegible signature. Date 25th of October, 1976. Was that the same day as the accident? October 25th. October 25th. Additional comments / notes. Local laborers are very superstitious, and this hasn't helped. Some of them are refusing to return to work until we have someone from the local church walk the park and exorcise the spirits. Fuck yeah, bumper car, baby! Come on, I want you to do it. Come on, hit me! Hit me! Hit me! Alright, let's go this way. And their bumper cars even have headlights. My bumper cars don't. Or at least the bumper cars that I used to go to. There's a place called the Mile High Flea Market in Colorado.
It's a matter of public record that I am a failure as a mother. Once, when Callum was very small, I left him asleep in the car while I ran an errand. Don't even remember what it was. When I came back, the sheriff was standing next to the car, watching my boy through the window. I didn't like what I saw in his eyes. Judgment. He wrote me the ticket without saying a word. Just the scratch of his pen on the notepad. When he gave it to me, our eyes met. I know what you're going through. My daughter, Helen, she just gets some help. Help was a bolt of lightning. Help was 1,000 volts surging through my veins. Help is agony. I'd rather die. I wanted to scream. I'd rather you pulled your gun and shot me. But instead my mouth said, "Yes, Sheriff."
That came out of nowhere. But yeah, I'm from Colorado, and there's this place called the Mile High Flea Market, and they have bumper cars. Fucking rule. We get to ride the Ferris wheel? Do I get to jump off and fall to my death? Plunge into the fucking pavement below? No? Okay. Just making sure. Okay, I can't interact with the door. Read page. Continually delayed by the incompetence of the builders. The problem is that they are locals, so they believe a lot of the rumors about what Old Man Henderson used to do here. They grew up on those tales. Every time a bolt comes loose, or a wrench goes missing, those fools are crossing themselves against the black magic. Of course, that is why I chose this site over all the other potentials. Solomon Island is a nexus for dark energies, and the thought of all that power just dissipating beneath the earth here makes my skin crawl. Called in a few favors back in Brooklyn, got some of the local academy to see if they had any interesting books about local history. Turns out they do. Turns out that Old Man Henderson has some pretty strong connections with the Brooklyn crowd. Perhaps something he wrote will help me find all the pieces of plans I'm missing. It's a big-ass Ferris wheel. I'm gonna get on. Why? Because fuck you. That's why. I want to ride the Ferris wheel. Ride Ferris wheel. Hello, Chad. You look like you want a hug. Oh, there's a window here. Neat. This thing's not speeding up, thankfully. I mean, which, you know, I'm not complaining about.
People come into your life for a reason. Dad used to say that before Mom ran off. After that, he mostly just drank. Things were different for Don and I. When we met, I was sweeping the floor at Susie's diner. He came in with some workers, but he didn't try to flirt or cop a feel like the others. He just ordered a coffee and sat there, watching me. When my shift was over, he offered to walk me home. I don't know how to describe that walk. We talked and laughed and eventually kissed. It felt like love. It felt like a fairy tale. I can't tell you if Callum was made that night or one of the ones that followed. But I think it has to be that night. That one perfect night. Don and I moved in together, but then, well, he died.
Oh.
According to the supervisor, his safety harness failed when he was working on the top of the Ferris wheel. Don was there one moment, and then gone. Sometimes people leave your life for no reason. I was 3 months pregnant with Callum. Fairy tale fucking over.
There's something going on behind me, and I don't like the sound of it. Speaking of Chad and that hug, can I get one? Hi. Hello. Is that old man Henderson? I'm gonna go this way. Doesn't look like I can, but I'm gonna go this way anyway. Why? Because, god damn it if I'm not persistent. Maybe there's a note over here or something. Maybe a screwy light bulb that'll burst. Take roller coaster ticket. Thank God I didn't put motion blur on. Motion blur with whatever the fuck is going on the sides of my screen. Ugh.
A lot of people idolize their children. You hear them talking about their kids and just the way they talk, their fucking voices make me want to vomit. My angel likes to read, and little Johnny is so good on the piano. Fuck those people! You give up 9 months of your life carrying them, you traumatize yourself giving birth to them, and then you spend the rest of your life as their slave. Wiping asses, mopping up piss, feeding them. Little life-sucking monsters who take and take and take until... we all go insane. Any parent who pretends otherwise is just dishonest. That's called choice supportive bias. I am honest. Callum really grinds my gears, and he owes me everything. Everything. It'd serve the little fuck right if I just abandoned him.
I think the park is getting to this woman. I really shouldn't be laughing. It's honestly really fucking
I always wanted to
unnerving.
ride this one. Never got around to do it before.
Talking about a fucking death trap. This shit looks worse than the fucking chipmunk at Lakeside. Ride roller coaster. Ups and downs. Hello, old man Henderson.
What do you want?
We need to talk about Callum.
What do you mean? What have you done to him?
That's insulting. You and your boy are everything that this place doesn't want. The antithesis of what we stand for.
Where is Callum?
The poor child. He tried so hard to do what he was taught. He even left you a trail of breadcrumbs. But the park is just so hungry.
Tell me where my son is.
The witch has him now. Has both of you. No happy ending here, I'm afraid.
Just leave me alone.
Fool. You always were.
Oh! I want off. I want to get off Mr. Bones' wild ride. Can I get down? I feel like I'm gonna get a goddamn seizure out of this. Please let me off. Put me down, bro. Put me down. I can taste your fear. Piss off. Man, I want off Mr. Bones' wild ride. Get me down. Put me down, bro. Man, I'm not so sure I wanted to ride that ride. Now I can see why I never did. Read page. It works! The calculations and adjustments worked. The transport and storage mechanisms seem to be flawless. What a wonderful day. If only these people knew what they were feeling. So what if a few people leave the park at the end of the day feeling dour? So what if the children are more scared than excited on the roller coaster? It could be the doorway to immortality. Such doorways only open to those to have the will to find the key. Man, I cannot read today. Is that an axe? Can I take it?
The witch awaits.
The witch awaits. How do I use my flashlight?
Callum has bruises on his arms, finger marks. Someone has been hurting him. I've asked him, demanded really, to know where he got the marks. But he doesn't want to answer me. Something has scared him into silence. He doesn't dare talk. He's been changing too. Something sinister lurks in the darkness behind his eyes. I catch him staring at me at odd moments. In the night, he tosses and turns and cries out words that I cannot understand. When I try to soothe him, he snaps and bites at my fingers. I think he wants to talk to me. I think he wants to tell me. But they are watching him every minute of every day. They are whispering to him in his sleep, changing him. They are taking my baby away from me. I can save him. And there will be pain. But I love him, and in the end, You will understand why.
Alright, Sideshow Alley. Okay, guess we're stuck here.
The
Read
whole
newspaper.
town was shocked by that one. Never found out who did it.
Cotton candy corpse leaves sour taste in parkgoers' mouths by Hiii Laurel. Yesterday evening, visitors to Atlantic Island Park were shocked and horrified by the discovery of a dismembered corpse behind the cotton candy stand. According to local authorities, the corpse is yet to be identified. However, they have to confirm that the remains appear to be those of a child. The corpse was discovered by a group of teenagers from Innsmouth Academy who noticed a pair of ravens tugging at something just out of sight behind the shack. Nathaniel Winter, the owner of Atlantic Island Park, has released the following statement. It is a true tragedy when something this occurs, especially in a place that was designed to bring forth happiness and joy. Staff at Atlantic Park offer their condolences to the family and friends of the victim and will cooperate fully with the authorities to help bring the case to rest. Solomon Chronicle will provide daily updates on the story going forward. Didn't we come in here looking for a teddy bear? Can I just reach over the fucking stand and grab one of these bitches? Fuck you. Whack-a-jack. What's this? Nothing. Cool. Cotton candy. And blood. Lovely. Hello. Examine corpse.
Poor bastard. Who did this to him?
Please don't jump out at me. There's something behind me, isn't there? Man, this shit is so predictable, and yet I'm still getting fucking jump scared by it. Is there anything over here now? There is. Aha. Pills. I don't know if I wanna.
These are mine.
Fuck gravity. Sheriff Banner is a fat pig, but his doter is hot. I can taste your dreams. Not safe. The League. Your mother? Say no to graffiti. Oh, the irony. All that you love will be carried away. 1980s. Some kids laugh, some kids cry, but most of the children simply die. I noticed when I was picking up the pills, it said I had like a tattoo on my wrist of Dawn. It said he died in like 73. What year is it? Is this like... Is this place closed? Am I in like a... Did I just walk into a park that's been abandoned for decades? Is that why it's so run down? Are you better off than you were 4 years ago? Reagan 80. Campaign 80. Jimmy Carter. Let's talk better mileage. Reagan's all about killing the bastards. Trickle-down economics. Don't believe anything they tell you. Fear the boogeyman. Stop picking your nose, then. Ooh. Fuck gravity, indeed. Old Man Henderson? That's you? I'm gonna talk to, Chad. Never mind, no I can't. What if I don't? What if I don't want to? Okay, fine. Yeah, fuck those teddy bears.
Don't touch me!
Future Times by Laurel and Howdy. Belly button is the signature of your personal creator. I believe her name was Mama. Every 17th child is a magnet for sinfulness, made omniscient by broken fires in the coastal stream. We don't believe that the earth belongs to battered goats and shamrock afterbirth. Only the true naked wrens of righteous indignation are severed by war-crossed cleavages and trust exercise arrhythmia. Beaumont will come to the island, bearing the talisman, and he will shatter the seals that bind the orthodoxy of corruption. Only then will priests shoot, sluts reveal, housewives pontificate, and delayed messiahs make axles for the rescue of Tango and Cash. Sweet the temptress who grifts the shaft, twists the shaft, absconds with third-age fire into fourth-age darkness, while gods lie writhing on the shattered face of the earth. Gaia has sweetness and grace, but her days are numbered, and heavy-fisted hives break over before frozen wills and calligraphic actresses in pencil and paper pornography. All-seeing eye will provide decade-long updates on the story going forward. Man arrested for loitering. And I almost fucking aced reading that. I have no idea what any of it means. Sounds like something fucking Rorschach would say from Watchmen. Pickled punks. Don't mind if I do. They like Cabbage Patch Kids? If that's the case, then I will take them.
Oh God, no!
Did I die? No. What a strange trip it's been. Was I not supposed to step into the light? I'm back here
The park
again.
is a collage of contradictions all of its own. Millions of people die every year in car crashes, and the park has little cars designed specifically to simulate that action. Hear the children scream with joy. In the sideshow alley, you can walk away with 15 cents worth of mass-produced Chinese teddy bears, while a grinning carny pockets your hard-earned $5. And what secrets lie beneath the sullen waters of the lake? The tears of jilted lovers, the soiled condoms of illicit affairs, the clotted blood of the lonely suicide. And the face of the witch looms over it all. I've always despised her toothy grin and warty nose. I hate that sparkle in her weathered, watchful eyes. I think Callum is waiting for me. Inside.
I agree. Oh, hey, a loading screen. Which is taking... Oh, never mind. Okay, that is really, really dark. Okay, now my eyes are adjusting. House of Horrors. Read page. That wasn't there before, was it? Done. Atlantic Park has closed its gates. A jeering throng of townfolk gathered as we hung the heavy iron padlock on the gates. Small-minded fools, scared of what they don't understand. My machines lie silent and dejected. But I am not beaten. I've sent my wife and son back to Boston, and I've retreated here, to the House of Horrors. I must think. Nathaniel Winter welcomes you to Atlantic Island Park. So, So if it's the creepy dude from the roller coaster and the Octotron, it's not the old guy. It has to be this guy, right? Maybe I'm just looking into things too much.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. What have you done with him?
Filthy Nazi. Man, this game is just chock full of cheap jump scares, and I'm falling for every single goddamn one of them. Wow, my arm is really outstretched. I look different than when I walked in. My hair's a fucking mess. At least I have a reflection. You don't see that in most games. Oh, well, guess he's gone. Alan's still there. Oh, I can't read these, can I? Nope. How much you want to bet there's something waiting right behind here? No? Too predictable. Okay, that one didn't quite get me, but hello. They wouldn't do the same thing twice, would they? No.
Don't make me look at it.
Look at what?
You.
My light doesn't shine that way anymore. Hello, old man. I almost called him Old Man Henderson again, but whatever the fuck his name is.
Stop! Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Leave me alone.
Which way do I go? Left? Oh, right. Right. Left. I can't run in here. I'm just gonna go this way. Guess I'm leaving. Guess I'm not. This is a dead end. I thought this would loop back, but apparently not. I keep hearing the sounds of a car crash. Is that just me? They wouldn't do the same jump scare twice, of something appearing behind me, would they? Thank you, Wolfman. Very cool. See, I saw that one coming. Now I'm just poised for jump scares. You're overstimulating me, game, and it's not working. Your cheap parlor tricks don't work on me, wench.
Don't leave me!
Read page. Incidents, and I cannot dismiss them as random chance. The park works, but something is interfering with its intended function. It's as though the very air of this place is corrupting the power, even as I collect it. A few casualties here and there are acceptable, but when employees go on stabbing rampages, it draws attention. Rather not have the boys in blue, either kind, investigating this place too closely. It's a shame about Steve. I rather liked him. Where am I going? I feel like I'm walking in circles. Steve, is that you? My, what big claws you have. Shut up and let me continue my bit. Man, it is really fucking dark in here. Okay. Yes, I think the game wants me to go this way.
Duck went out one day.
Okay.
Who was that?
Oh, I was about to ask if I could go up those stairs. They're not stairs. Oh, it's one of these. I can hear you in there.
Leave me alone!
My flashlight's gone. Okay, bye.
I'm a horrible mother. Where is he?
Nightmare Circus. Fairncombe. Circus burns to the ground on opening night, killing dozens. The owner is put to death by an enraged mob of townsfolk just as he shouts out a curse. Now Raven, a dark-souled wanderer, comes to the ruins at dusk in search of his missing mother. The show begin.
After they let me out, they gave me Callum back and sent me home with a handful of breadcrumbs. Home, bittersweet home. I barely recognized it. Where there had been color and light, there were shadows and regrets. Where there had been warmth, there was a bone-deep coldness that never went away. I tried my hardest to keep the ghosts at bay. Don, watching from the dusty corners while I tried to teach his son to read. My father, coldly assessing me and finding me lacking. I devoted myself to Callum and did the things that they told me. It will get better, they said. Every day will be a little better than the last. I'm in the woods now, lost and afraid. Things never got any better.
Disconnect notice. After multiple attempts to collect payment, we regret to inform you that your service has been disconnected or will be disconnected shortly. Please do the following. 1. Make the payment listed on your last bill. Contact us on 555-7868, and we can arrange a payment plan so that you can immediately be reconnected. 2. If you believe this is an error, call us on 555-7869 to discuss your options. 3. If you're unable to make payment, please contact your local welfare office to discuss a placement for you and your loved ones. Winter in Maine is cold and brutal. Don't face it without electricity. The Nudge Power Company. True story of the Donners. Shocking true story. Hunger. Looks like a Hansel and Gretel reference. Famine Press. On April 16, 1846, a group of covered wagons began the 2,500-mile journey to California. Just 8 months later, they found themselves stranded in the Sierra Nevada mountains with very little to bite or sup. It was to become one of the greatest tragedies of westward migration that the world had ever seen. Now, our panel of Donner experts have uncovered compelling evidence that the families were forced to resort to cannibalism in order to survive that terrible winter. In this never-before-seen expose, read about how the Donner children were forced to eat their brothers and sisters in order to survive. All here in the pages of this shocking true story. Again, Hansel and Gretel reference. Cool. Is this Callum's room? Is that an A or a G? Rubik's Cube. Examine drawing. I love you. From Callum. The Wilting. Susan Edstrom. With this novel, Susan Edstrom cements her place as one of the world's most important science fiction writers of a generation. The Wilting. A solar flare has struck the Earth. Millions of people are uprooted from their homes. A young meteorologist searches desperately for a way to stop global overheating. And an exotic dancer named Chance O'Hara is the key to saving the world. Again. Dynamic, exciting, bombastic. Everything we've come to expect from an Edstrom novel. Chance O'Hara is back, and you better believe that she's bigger, better, and bolder than ever. Wait. No. I had a thought, but yeah, no. Read a shopping list. Milk, cheese, bread, butter, corn, potatoes, apples, fish sticks. Remember, drop off Callum, electricity bill, fix faucet. Examine wrench. It's a wrench. What's in the fridge? Chicken, legs that are uncovered for some reason, some wine, water, pears, apples, and whatever the fuck that can is. Very sad. Okay, guess we can't open that. Can't open that one either. I thought the doors were numbered for a second. Lorraine, I received your letter, and I'm quite surprised. You ran off with your follower all of those years ago, then disappeared off the edge of the map, and when I finally tracked you down, refused to answer any of my letters. Now you write to me asking for help. I have another family now, another life. Your father was a horrible man, and I regret the years that I wasted with him. I loved you. I truly did. But every year, you grew more and more like him. You were his girl, never really mine. Still, I would have fought for custody if he hadn't run away with him. It broke my heart, but I needed to go on living. Can't let you get back into my life without picking open wounds. I'm sorry, Lorraine, but I just can't do it. Maybe one day it will be easier, and I can meet Callum. But not yet. I'm not ready to forgive you. Please don't contact me again. Karen. Miss Maillard, as we agreed in our meeting today, we will consider you fully recovered from your illness. This, however, is official notification that you are considered sound of mind and body and may return to work at any time. Please note that you should discontinue any medication that you've been using and dispose of any remaining medicines. If you feel at any time that you are suffering a relapse, then please make contact with your local physician immediately. We recommend your continued good health. Dr. Spencer, Dunwich Medical. I have no idea what's going on, by the way. Like, am I Lorraine, or... like, who am I? Ms. Maillard, our inquiry of the state of Mr. Donald Williams has been completed. We regret to inform you that the primary beneficiaries of his estate, including the life insurance settlement for accidental death, were listed as Rose Williams and Richard Williams of New York State, the deceased's parents. Our agency made contact with Mr. and Mrs. Williams and explained your situation, especially in regards of Donald's son, Callum. Unfortunately, they were not receptive to our overtures, and they specified that without any legal proof of biological relationship, they consider you ineligible to receive any of the money from Donald's estate. They have asked that you no longer contact them regarding this matter. I understand that this may have a negative impact on your current financial situation, and I hope that I'm not being too forward when I close the bill for our services with this letter. Sincerely, Edward Stapleton, Attorney. Birchow, Manderson, and Stapleton, 98 Temple Place, Boston, Massachusetts, 02111. Locked. Locked. I was just here. Nightmare Circus. More pills. I don't know if I want to take those just yet. Rain. Things aren't right between us at the moment. I know. I want to try and explain it. I think it's because I'm so far from home. I'm working so hard. Every day, working at the park gets worse. It's spring inside my mind. Winding tighter, tighter, and tighter. When we go for drinks after work, it gets a little better. Guys relax. We laugh, and we're good people again. I don't want to come home with you without being in my right mind. When this job is done, we need to get out of this place. We need to go back to the city, or I don't feel like this anymore. I love you, Donald. P.S. I was thinking about names for boys and girls. I like Callum for a boy, and Emma if it's a girl. Alright. Drug time. Oh. Wait, can I read it? No. Okay. Zolift. Heals. Ooh, hello.
Where is my boy?
Wrench is gone. Examine wine. Yeah, it's just wine.
Show yourself.
One little duck went out one day over the hills and far away.
Don't you dare bring Hush Little Alien into this. I didn't run away. Dad took me.
But no little ducks came back.
Don't you dare bring Hush Little Alien into this. Fuck you, game. Okay, it's the same one, just covered in coffee stains. So, did Don die, or... Like, it said he died in that note back there. But he also... But it's also... Callum apparently wrote something on that note back in the TV room. And there's other things that suggest he's still alive. Is he the dude we've been chasing and dealing with? I mean, that's a stupid question, but... That's the only... Fuck you, game. Oh, that drawing's different. Hunger. Story of Hansel and Gretel. That's different. Long time ago, in the forest in the woods, there lived a woodcutter, his wife, and 2 children, a boy named Hansel and a girl named Gretel. They were very poor and had very little to bite or sup. The story has been doctored to hide the truth from the unsuspecting public. Now, our panel of fairy tale experts have uncovered compelling evidence that Hansel and Gretel were in fact eaten alive. This never before seen expose read about how their parents inexpertly tried to cover it up by telling stories about a witch and a house made of candy. Wait, what? All here in the pages of this shocking fake story. The hat's gone. Oh, never mind, hat's still here. That's blood. Dried blood. Yeah, her lie. her why. Bye-bye. See her try. Her cry. Huh. More pills. More pills. The building. Is this any different? Solar flare has struck the Earth. Millions of people are uprooted from their homes, meteorologists, and an exotic dancer named Lorraine is the key to saving the world. Again. From Lorraine novel. With this novel, Lorraine cements her place. Who's it by? Huh.
Please, make me see.
Milk, Zolift, cheese, Zolift, bread, Zolift, butter, Zolift, corn, Zolift, potato, Zolift, apple, Zolift, fish sticks. Remember, more pills. Tickets to Atlantic Island Park. Wrench is still gone. And way more Zolift. What's in the fridge? A head? A drawing. Blood. Locked. More blood. That's great. Read letter. I didn't run away. Dad took me. Okay, this one's torn up. Examine. A history of Solomon Island. A history of Solomon Island. So, why did I come here? Was Callum ever really here? Okay, it's a drawing. Down we go again. Locked. Ooh, hi. Nightmare Circus. Is it any different? A boogeyman goes a walking. Sneak, stealing a stalking. Is he really a talking? Now is not the time for balking. Cerebral cortex win. Hunger. Story. The woodcutter is dead. The witch always wins. The woodcutter is dead. The witch always wins. The woodcutter is dead. The witch always wins. Woodcutter's dead. Witch always wins. Okay. All here in the pages of this broken story. The woodcutter is dead, and the witch always wins. With Can You Hear Us, Lorraine? One of the most important science fiction writers of a generation. A sun will struck the earth. Millions of cattle are uprooted from their homes. A young shadow searches desperately for a way to stop global domination. An exotic dancer, listen, Lorraine. Lorraine, we are watching. You better believe that she's bigger. Okay. This is new. Is this Dawn and Lorraine? My two best friends, Dawn and Laura. Bye-bye. Her cry. Her why. See her try. Her lie. Okay, it's the same. I have no idea what's going on. Oh, that's just a baby head. Cool. It's an oven. Hansel and Gretel reference? What's in the fridge? Severed head. Severed head, severed head, severed head. An ice pick. Zolif subscription. Zolif. Remember, you're alone. Nobody loves you. Callum is no longer who he once was. Fridge door is gone. Ice pick's still there. Salmon drawing. I love... Okay. Dr. Spock, Dunwich, Medica. As we agreed in our meeting today, we consider you to be batshit fucking insane. Let's be clear, you are in no way sound of mind and body, and you are a danger to everybody around you. Please note that your only escape should be drugs. A shitload of them. Smoking, snorting, oral, intravenous. Take them any way you can, and as often as you can. That shit can only make your life better. In case there was any other doubt, you are suffering a relapse, and nobody really cares. Nobody can help you now. Don't fuck this shit up. Dr. Spock. Lorraine, I need you to focus on what we are discussing. Chipmunk killer, Steve Gardner. He was locked away for what he did to those kids. Nathaniel Winter hasn't been seen in years. He's nowhere near Atlantic Island Park. We've established this. You know this. Which always wins. Sun will be devoured. All the cattle will be enslaved. Shadow lies on your future. Our domination. You listen, Lorraine. You are the key to damning the world. We are irreparable. You can only save us, Lorraine. Be best friends. Dawn and Laura. See him die. See her lie. Say bye-bye. See her try. See her cry. Ask her why. See her lie. See her cry. Come on, let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Dawn, Dad, cannot him. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Severed head, severed head, severed head. Let's go. Aww. Some dead rats. Nice kick.
Stories are told again and again, and from their shape we build our understanding of the world. Two children are led into the woods. They are lost for a time, but then are captured by an old witch. The child goes missing in Atlantic Island Park. He wanders lost for a time before finding his way into the mouth of an old witch. In the oldest version of this story, the mother and the witch were the same person. I never wanted to be the witch, but I am, aren't I?
Kids broke in today. It's been so long since I heard laughter. So very long. I took one of them. Couldn't help myself. It's fast. The others didn't notice. I liked hearing him laugh. This boy from the academy. I put him on a slab. I tickled him until he couldn't breathe. My machines came to life, whirring in time to his gasps and shrieks. I think this is delightful. The change wrought in me by the machines is not yet complete. There must be other children I can lay on my slab. Eyes without sparkle. Hansel and Gretel.
Callum? 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 Callum!
My man's wearing a Cthulhu shirt. Respect.
Hey, Lorraine. Lorraine. Don't blame yourself, Lorraine. People lose things all the time. Take a deep breath and think about the last place you saw your son.
In my heart and mind, I always return to Atlantic Island Park.
Dude, what a fucking game. Don't get me wrong, I don't I didn't really understand a lick of it. Like, it was super fucking cryptic. Oh, like, every step of the way, but dude, what a game. I really, really liked it. I won't say it was, like, the scariest game in the world, and I don't think that's what the devs were trying to go for, but I still really thoroughly enjoyed it. So, everyone that worked on this game, shout out to you. I don't know what else to say, other than I'm thoroughly impressed. The game looked really good. It felt really nice to play. I didn't notice any issues. I'm thoroughly impressed. Like, God, this was awesome. That was the park, everybody, and I want to thank you all for joining me on this journey and experiencing the last days of October with me. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow with another day as we celebrate our last in October. See ya!